Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. One day before Thanksgiving. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Seth is not with us today because he's with his family. I'm not quite sure which part of the country he's in, but we're
West.
glad he's with family. Okay.
Went west. Go west, young man. Well, we could call this the Midweek Update Advent Edition, because even though Thanksgiving is tomorrow, Advent starts on Sunday, November 28th. And we have a number of things we want to highlight going into Advent. So we're going to go through that list. The first thing I want to mention is, as you come to worship on Sunday, there are two things to keep your eye out for. One is now what did I do with it? The Advent devotional guides. And those are available in the narthex on a first come, first served basis. I'm not sure how many there are, but feel free to pick one up and use that as your devotional guide through this season. The other thing is there's still some angel tree tags. I think we had maybe 75 or something like that, and maybe 50 of them were picked up. So we got a good start, but we want to get those remaining Advent, angel tree tags into people's hands this Sunday. You can also do it online and pick up some tags to get gifts for people who are needing Christmas gifts this season. So those two things are things when you walk in that you might take a look at. And then
we want to encourage you to come to church a little bit earlier than you normally do, so that you are already in the sanctuary and at your seat and have said hello to folks by 9:25. We will have our Advent Prelude time, and it begins at 9:25. We'll begin with a carol that we get to sing together in 4-part harmony, and I know folks love to do that. And then there will be special music offerings that we want to listen really well to. So maybe think 9:23 so that you're in your seats at 9:25. So those are for the 4 Sundays in Advent. And also, we are delighted to be bringing back our acolytes, the children participating in a regular way in the worship service. And so after the announcements, the acolytes will come up and they will light the 1 Advent candle and then 2 Advent candles and so on through the Advent season. And at the same time, there will be a little Bethlehem scene up by the lectern, the one that I usually stand at. And the children will come up and they will be telling the story of the journey to Bethlehem, bit by bit, every Sunday. No words, they're just moving little figurines around. And this will take us all the way to January 9th, when the 3 wise ones come around the corner and they arrive at Bethlehem. So we have children who will be starting us off in the focal point of worship. We have beautiful music that will come from offerings before worship begins. So be where you need to be by 9:25.
one of the other things we want to mention is the Advent Music Project. This is so you remember last year for Advent, we had Advent candle sets, and during the time of not being together physically in worship together, that was a really good way for us to be connected with each other. The Advent Project this year is a music project. There are 6 songs that have been written and recorded, and those 6 songs will be made available through different download platforms or viewing, listening platforms. That will go out in a separate message, so you have links to get to those. But also, those 6 songs will land in worship, one each Sunday in Advent, one on Christmas Eve, and one Christmas Sunday. So they're all original music, things that have been written by persons in our congregation, prepared, recorded, and then presented. So that gift for the congregation will be available soon. And that first song will be part of the worship service on Sunday, and they're each focused toward the themes across Advent.
I'm looking forward to hearing that original music. And lastly, we want you to look just a little bit further down the road to December 5th in the evening at 5:30. We will gather here at the church property for an illuminated walk. And there will be walking and lights and some storytelling of some kind and some singing toward the end. So we hope that you'll put that on your calendar and come out for that. Everyone is welcome.
We have such a great property, and this space we're sort of been through this whole time developing it, and it'll be nice to make good use of this large inviting space that we have to the south of the solar panels. So I'm looking forward to that as well. And the chance to sing together outdoors, that will be nice. And there are many other things that are coming up at Advent as well, but this is enough for now to get us started.
Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and we, your pastoral staff, are so thankful for each one of you, for your presence on Sunday morning, or the way that you interact with each other in your own daily lives. This is a family of faith that is guided by hospitality and relationships, and it's felt. So thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right, see you all later.